Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Time again for another pocket dump deconstruction. Before we start, go check out the knife of the day. I do a knife of the day every single day. I'm going to continue to do that. First, I am looking through my collection. My collection, people ask all the time, where do you put all your knives? My collection is in four Pelican cases, three 1550s, and one 1600. But you want to know something? You guys aren't asking the right question. I've been thinking about doing this video, and at some point I will when I start another channel and do some crazy stuff or something. But the right question is, where do you keep all your knife boxes? If you're collecting, you got to keep the boxes, right? That's the only way that you can sell them back and I can get my van and retire. So my boxes are in boxes and they take up a lot of room. Same with a lot of my coins. I've saved their boxes and all their original papers, and their boxes are in boxes. So now I got these big giant boxes just full of boxes. I'm not complaining. That's okay. But it's funny. One day I need to do that. Of course, none of you want to see boxes. 300 Spyderco boxes. It's just funny. Anyway, let's talk about this. Go check out the knife of the day. Today is Monday, April 10th, 2017. It's 80 degrees on the east coast of the U.S. It will be 80 degrees later on today. So I'm happy. I'm fat, bald, happy, and then I'll be sweating. So it's all good. Isn't it funny? Anyway, let's get going. My power carry today to get this Monday going. I hate Mondays, but I have to get the week going. It's my Rolex Datejust. I used to always carry my Rolex Precision or wear it, not carry it every Monday, but it broke. I don't know, wound it too tight. The thing about I like classic things and keeping them for a long time. And the thing about keeping things for a long time is they wear out no matter what, even if you take care of them. This is they last for half a century or more, and then they wear out. Hold on. Dark, chocolatey. My Cohiba Maduro. There aren't a lot of Cuban cigars that are Maduro, that dark wrap. But this is one of them, and I love it. The Cohiba I love anyway. Shown design pen, it's the brass one. Wanted to show some brass today as I go into meetings and start the week off. It's all about the vodka today in my flask. I don't smoke at work. I put my lighter or my box of matches in my other carry, my fancy work carry, so that I'm not even tempted. One of my Mont Blanc wallets, thin wallets that I love. And the coin for today is a 1998 Panda, Chinese Panda coin. Just a real nice coin. All those marks you see sometimes when I show you the coin, that's not on the coin. That's on these little plastic holders that I throw in my pocket. And yes, boxes of boxes. No one talks about that. Life is just perfect with my boxes of boxes. The Pelican cases, they're cool. They're latchable. They're waterproof. The boxes of boxes, not so much. Let's talk about the knives today. Well, it's Monday. I want to be businesslike. I need to be businesslike. It's like putting on armor and a shield And so that usually means carbon fiber. I almost didn't go the carbon fiber route. There were two knives that I have not carried. Two knives I anticipated last year, 2016, and from Spyderco, and I haven't carried it enough, and I was determined to carry one of them today. So the knife that got away, you'll see, it's a medium knife. But we start with the Spin. It's a discontinued sprint run of the popular Spin from Spyderco. I love it. I call this my pizza-shaped blade. The Spin is another one of these small Spyderco knives that I love putting on my keychain. I only have 3 keys in a silver loop, and so every day I have a different keychain because I have a different knife attached to it. This one has the Nishijin on it now, the blue Nishijin on it. Nishijin is actually the name of that specific pattern that you see on the handle. That's Nishijin. Okay? It's a special pattern from a special, specific kimono out of Japan. What it's made of is these real thin glass fibers weaved into this Nishijin pattern. And then Spyderco puts like a coating over it. So it's just smooth. You're not feeling the pattern. Really nice. I think one of the biggest things with Spyderco is putting in all these frame locks and these eeny beeny knives. And they work with my fat, almost arthritic fingers. That's special. That's special. That's space engineering stuff. It is special. And of course, for me, in an office setting, the keychain knife actually gets the most use. I love when they have the small clip on their small knives. And the reason I love it is they're just perfect for a money clip. Just perfect for a money clip. And most people don't really. We do. We know that's a knife. We see the Spidey hoe and a spider. Most people don't know. It's a very nice money clip. The medium knife. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give you the. Okay. It's 1.9 inches of blade. That's about 1.6 inches of the edge. Weighs only 1.2 ounces, just a little bit heavier than that coin there. And then when you open it up and stretch it out, it's only 4.1 inches. Just a real nice knife. This is one of the 2 knives. I really couldn't wait for this knife to happen. And then it happened, and I went, yeah, finally. Then I put it in my Pelican case, and I don't pull it out enough. The poor me, right? This is like first world problems. But when you have a big collection, sometimes it's just hard to get to all the knives you really want to get to. And this is one of them. This is the Sage 5, the most recent Sage out of that series. There are 5 blades, different types of Sages, and 6 actual knives. I actually, was it yesterday? Yesterday, the knife of the day was the Sage 3, which has 2 knives. Go check out that video. You'll know what I mean. The brilliance of the Sage series is unbelievable from Spyderco. A couple of things from it. First of all the knives have the same profile. So this blade is 3 inches and because it has that 50, and they all have 50-50 choil, so 3 inches, 50-50 choil, that's about a 2.6 inch edge. They all have the Spyderco leaf blade. They're all flat ground, full flat ground, so they're slicers like crazy. Jimping going up, jimping with the forward choil, and they all melt in your hands. And the clip disappears because it's the wire clip, the deep carry wire clip, which is just unfreaking believable. And then they're Sages because they celebrate the wise men, the wise men who have come up with the locks that we've become accustomed to in our modern knife era. And it took them until the 5th Sage to celebrate themselves. Spyderco's compression lock, which is just a strong lock, just a wonderful lock. It's on the paramilitary 2, which a lot of people use. It's actually on a lot of knives. If you go check out so far, over 50 something of the knives of the day, you'll see a lot of compression locks. Some early knives had compression locks. You'll see a lot more coming. Oh, in fact, Spyderco are releasing 2 flippers in 2017. One from Brad Southard that will have a compression lock as well. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a new thing. Oh, man. Just the perfect knife. I like 3-inch knives. Carbon fiber. Now, they say it's carbon fiber on G10. I have to tell you something. This feels like just regular carbon fiber, but I'll take the catalog's advice. Of course, see-through construction, as always, unless the lock doesn't allow see-through construction. Because remember, this is about the great sages who have come up with wonderful locks. This is wonderful. The knife that got away was a medium knife. I'll give you a hint. It also has a compression lock. And it was also released in 2016. The big knife, the big daddy, some of my favorite knives are the KnifeArt.com exclusive Chris Reeve knives. Someone sent a comment and said, I just ordered a carbon fiber Chris Reeve knife because of your video, and I felt proud. You need to have one of these in your life. This was number 71. They numbered the first 100 made, and I got in there. This is, of course, the Chris Reeve Sebenza 25. They also have a Chris Reeve large and Cosi. Guess what? I'm not doing large and Cosis because I have so many Sebenza 25s. It's an improved Sebenza 25, but I'll just stick with the 25s. So this is not the Nkosi. This is the 25. They do have this in the large and small Nkosi. I do own the small Nkosi. I own the small Nkosi because there's no such thing as a small Sebenza 25, so it's just a whole different type for me, which gets me excited as a collector. Again, KnifeArt.com has the exclusivity. It's a special bead. Is this a pretty knife or what? Double studs, S35V in steel, 3.6-inch blade. Oh, man, it feels just great. And because that thick titanium that usually is on the show side is gone and replaced with light space-age titanium, hello, very light, a lot lighter, a lot lighter. I'll tell you, the small 21s and the small Nkosis, whew, they float. They do. They're just perfect carries. And it's pretty too, isn't it? It makes this big Sebenza 25 look like a gentleman's folder. Just a wonderful knife. With all of the wonderful Chris Reeve engineering and style, I like it. The knife that got away, yeah, it's the Para 3. 2 knives I was looking forward to is the Sage 5 with the compression lock. And I have a lot of paramilitary 2s, but I love smaller knives. So when they say we're doing a paramilitary 2 with less than a 3-inch blade, just a little bit smaller than the 3-inch blade, it's true. Yeah, 2.95-inch blade, just a little bit smaller than the 3 inches. Has my choil, just has that same blade that the paramilitary 2 has, except it's 2.9 inches. Is that nice or what? S30V, same blade steel as well. Huge lanyard hole, huge. The clip, 4-way clip, it is what you would imagine a paramilitary 3. You know, for years, maybe a decade, people have been asking for us. First, when the military came out, people wanted a smaller military. Then paramilitary came, they want a smaller paramilitary. And I guess at all the conventions and stuff, Spyderco was bringing this around to get people's opinions. And the rumor was it was called the Minuteman for a while. And now they released it. And I'm loving it. But I'm not carrying it today. Yeah, I went with the Sage 5 instead. Hey, you guys, thanks a lot for checking this out. Don't forget, catch every single day the knife of the day. And, of course, we've been doing this, you and I, for over a year or so. So, of course, we'll continue with the pocket dump deconstruction. Don't forget to like. That's like clapping for me. And hey, call me shallow. It gets me off my butt and recording the video each and every day. So thank you when you do the likes. Don't forget to share it. You can share the link. And also subscribe. We're trying to make our way to 2,000. I'd like to reach that goal. 2,000 subscribers. And also turn on your notifications so you don't miss any videos. I got to run to work late again. I hope you're having a perfect day. I really do. If I can't, I want you to. Hope you and yours are doing just fine. Keep those pockets full. Find a little bit of time for yourself. I give you permission to be selfish each and every day for a little bit of time. Then turn that off and go live your life with your family and friends. You have a perfect day. Goodbye.